Iacon, the capital city of the Autobots, is crumbling under the onslaught of Megatron and his Decepticons. Rumors have spread of the defeat of Omega Supreme and Autobot leader Zeta Prime. If the Autobots have any hope to band together and repel the enemy, a new hero must emerge.
You're a skilled fighter, but you shouldn't be out here alone. Autobots are no longer safe in Iacon.
The Decepticons control the airwaves. The only secure way to communicate is by messenger. I volunteered. Name's Bumblebee.
Ratchet, this Autobot needs repairs.
Be still. I'll get you fixed up.
What? No, there's no time! I need to find the Autobot called Optimus. I have important information for him.
I am Optimus.
You're... Sir, it pains me to tell you this, but our leader, Zeta Prime, is dead.
Megatron.
What of the High Council?
They've gone into hiding, cut all communication with the outside. Optimus, with Zeta Prime gone, our forces are directionless, ineffective.
The Council will emerge when it's safer. In the meantime, Ratchet, Bumblebee, you're with me.
Megatron is determined, I'll give him that. He means to see Iacon destroyed.
Not destroyed, Ratchet. Simply taken. He knows we are at our weakest with Zeta Prime gone.
Megatron can take this city over my twisted, lifeless shell.
We prefer no further loss of life, Bumblebee.
Focus on the task at hand, Autobots.
To any Autobots on this frequency, this is Jetfire. Come in.
Jetfire, this is Optimus. Glad you're still airborne. What's your status?
We're taking heavy damage up here. Put me through to Zeta Prime. We need him to activate the planetary guns.
Zeta Prime is dead.
He's dead. What are we going to do?
I have assumed temporary command, Jetfire. Let the rest of your flight squadrons know. And don't worry, we'll get those guns online.
Temporary command?
Not now, Ratchet. Jetfire needs those guns online.
Square ball, Optimus! Heads up! That warship's coming in pretty hot! Take cover! Weapon ready to fire!
Autobots, engage the enemy.
Autobot, place your deck! Autobot, crash! Cooling phase complete! Weapons overheated! Let's rock and roll!
Don't let up, Autobots. Keep going for Zeta Prime. controls for the planetary guns. Activate them now.
Yeah! Take that, Decepticons!
This is far from over, Bumblebee. The skies might be clear, but our ground forces are in disarray.
Optimus, if we can get the communication grid back online, we'll be able to coordinate our defenses.
The communication grid is in the Decagon. If we get there in time, we've got a chance.
Look out!
Every second counts. Let's move.
Not bad for a temporary command, Optimus. You're better at this than you give yourself credit for.
The High Council of Elders will choose the next prime. I'm merely a stand-in until that choice is
Cybertron!
One less Decepticon to worry.
Hey, Primus, you're here!
The automated repair systems are still functional, at least. That's a good sign. Autobots, onto the lift! That's odd. Optimus, I'm picking up a concentration of electro-tetronic anomalies close by.
Move back!
Is that thing, Ratchet?
I'm reading a massive surge of...
Free us!
There was nothing we could do, Bumblebee.
Watch out!
Optimus, this is Jetfire, new call. You got a squadron of Decepticon Seekers headed your way. I couldn't stop them all.
Roger that.
Inbound Decepticon Seekers! I think you can take them out with the gun emplacements!
Understood, Jetfire. Autobots, man the turrets!
Scratch one Decepticon!
Decepticon warship.
Focus fire on that ship, Autobots.
Nice shooting, Optimus. Air Raid and I have control of the skies now.
Thanks, Jetfire. We need to get to the Decagon fast. Are the Iacon speedways still drivable?
From the sky, they look barely usable, but you can try. Good luck, Optimus. With Zeta Prime gone, we're all looking to you now.
I'll do my best. Autobots, roll out!
Oh no! Was that Soundwave? Optimus! That was Soundwave!
Activate thermal detonation probes. Target Iacon Highway.
Damage report. Is anyone hurt?
Nothing you can't fix.
Bumblebee, it wouldn't kill you to exercise caution.
Heads up, Autobots! Snipers!
We'll push him out, Optimus!
This will cause some trouble.
We've got to get back to the Speedway! Die, Autobots! Out of energy!
Watch your head!
All right, who needs repair? Weapon system.
There's the exit!
For the glory of Megatron! Weapon cooldown.
You may rejoice, citizens of Iacon. Your new ruler, Megatron, has arrived. No longer will you be plagued by the burdens of freedom and choice. Henceforth, my will is the only guidance you shall require. Embrace the Decepticon way and reap its rewards, or resist and face destruction.
Alert! Autobots detected. Destroy them.
Eat this, Autobot! Trypticon, get in! Wow, wonder if he saw that coming. Trypticon!
That's Decepticon glory.
Point me up!
Take this, you old scraphead.
Optimus, this is Ironhide. There's a huge faction of Decepticons massing outside the Decagon's main gate.
Take out as many as you can. I need a pathway cleared.
Understood. And Optimus, glad to see you finally stepped up.
Just doing what needs to be done, Ironhide.
Yeah, well, just try not to get us all shot to pieces in the process.
Old friend of yours?
Old and anarchy. Megatron has somehow found a way to weaponize Dark Energon.
Dark Energon?
Dark Energon is the source of these crystals. I've read the stories, but to see it for real...
Dark Energon? I thought that was the stuff of legend.
Decepticon war machine. I've seen these in the archives. They're used to dispense Dark Energon. Shoot its legs out! That's the spirit, Bumblebee! Autobots, to the Decagon!
taking out the source makes the roots retract. Now Iacon can start repairing itself.
Remember, Autobots, blast the spikes, but never touch them. Transform and roll out. This will help a great deal.
Ready to fight!
Decepticons,
Can't afford not to be business.
Neutralizer energized form! Speedway is out!
working on clearing that path for you, Optimus. These Decepticons are really stubborn. Be advised, I've got some defenders near your position, engaging some Decepticon war machines.
Autobots, take it down. Aim for the chest! Aim for the chest!
Thanks, Optimus. We appreciate the help.
Are really giving it all they've got here, aren't they?
That they are. All Autobot communications funnel through the Decagon hub. It's the lifeline for the entire city.
All the more reason to reach it quickly.
turbines to reach the other side.
Sounds like fun!
Citizens of Iacon, I, Megatron, have destroyed your unworthy leader, Zeta Prime. Now, you have the privilege of experiencing my rule. I shall not be denied! Citizens of Iacon, I, Megatron, have destroyed your unworthy leader, Zeta Prime. Now, you have the privilege of
Autobots, lock and load. Taking back the Decagon won't be easy.
I'll move on and flank the Decepticons in the northern sector.
You have my thanks, old friend. Good hunting.
The Decagon Plaza.
Thanks, Ironhide.
Optimus, the communication grid is located at the top of the Decagon. We need to find a lift up.
You've got the schematics, Ratchet. Lead the way.
Blast those Decepticon free! Definitely make this. Give me a moment.
another way up.
Back on my feet! Rerouting power to weapon system!
One more!
Wow! This place is unbelievable!
There. That's the main terminal for the communication grid. We can reactivate it by aligning the data streams. I think. In theory, anyway.
Back online. Let's get to the broadcast room up top so we can reconnect Iacon's defenses.
The elevator's busted. How do we get up there?
We could ride the Energon shell capacitors instead. Might take a little longer, but it should work.
Let's do it. Then we can strike back at the Decepticons in full force.
lift is over there. Move!
Ha! They don't look so tough!
top of the lift.
Perfect! Then we can get back to the fight outside, right?
That's affirmative, Bumblebee.
Optimus, be advised. Starscream is headed your way. We tried to stop them, but Silverbolt and I sustained heavy damage.
Get clear, Jetfire. You've done more than enough already. Autobots, exercise caution. Starscream is as dangerous as he is treacherous.
Just give me a clear shot.
Trying to restore your precious grid, Autobots? How pathetic.
You have committed crimes against Iacon, Starscream. It's time to pay for that.
Oh, I think not. Optimus, is it? Prepare to die!
Autobots, stay close. Used to disappointment, Starscream.
You're no match for the speed and power of Starscream! You'll see me again, Autobots! That's a promise!
Run, you yellow-plated coward!
Good work, Autobots. Now, let's coordinate the city's defenses.
To anyone receiving this broadcast, this is Zeta Prime. I am being held captive in Megatron's Kaon prison complex.
Prime is alive? Ratchet, home in on that signal and boost it.
On it!
I am downloading vital information that could help the Autobots win the war. Hurry, Autobots. I don't know how much longer I have.
Optimus, let's go! We have to save Zeta Prime!
That wasn't Zeta Prime, Optimus. It couldn't be.
The message carried his unique data signature, Ratchet.
Perhaps, but we both saw the wreckage of what Megatron did to him. No one could survive that.
Even if there is the smallest possibility that Zeta is alive, we must act.
Optimus, it's a trap. Surely you see that.
A chance we'll have to take. Hang on, Zeta, my friend. I have a plan.
In an effort to save Zeta Prime, Optimus enacts a bold plan to allow himself and a few others to be captured by the Decepticons. The plan works all too well, and soon the Autobots find themselves en route to Kaon, the capital city of the Decepticons.
Prisoner transfer.
For the glory of Megatron!
Move it, Autobots!
I hope you know what you're doing, Optimus.
Have faith, Bumblebee, and follow my lead.
Optimus is right. We've been in tougher spots than this. Wow. Megatron has gathered quite the army, hasn't he?
Quiet! Data signature confirmed. Opening main gate.
Welcome to Kaon!
You can talk now. I want the location.
I told you! I
Look, that's the one who fought Starscream. He doesn't look so tough.
Soundwave! Your prisoners have arrived.
Initiate. Processing.
We captured them trying to raid supplies outside of Kaon.
Take them to recycling.
Move it, prisoner.
Recycling? That doesn't seem so bad.
Yeah? What exactly do you think they're recycling?
Keep moving!
What a jerk.
Patience. Our time is near.
What is this place?
Are those caskets?
Guilty!
Spare me this mockery of justice!
Don't say anything about justice.
What is that?
The Energon Bridge. It powers Megatron's orbital base. Halt! Ready! Aim! Fire! You're next, Autobot! Up against the wall!
Optimus, this is all part of the plan, right?
Ready!
Optimus!
Aim! Look out!
Optimus. Looks like I got here just in time.
I'll say!
Thank you, Air Raid. The plan is working perfectly. By allowing ourselves to be captured, we've gained access to the prison. And now stand a much better chance of saving Zeta Prime.
You certainly took your sweet time, Air Raid.
I like to make a dramatic entrance. Here, head into the service ducts. They should lead to the lower prison levels. That's probably where Zeta's being held. Good luck.
Bring in the heavy turret! We'll blast it open! There! Get him! Where are they?
Where who?
Take him to Soundwave!
Optimus, we gotta help him!
Easy, Bumblebee. It's too great a risk right now, unarmed as we are. But I promise, we'll come back for air raid as soon as possible.
What is this place?
Air Raid said they were service ducts.
Alert! Alert! Autobot prisoners have escaped custody. Shoot to kill.
Ready your energy gauge. The escapees, they're here!
Glad of you to notice!
Now we're talking! I hate sneaking around.
Quickly, Autobots, take their weapons. The Decepticon prison.
We've got company! I've heard stories of this place. To see it, it's horrifying.
Willing and able. Pulling weapons. One less Decepticon to worry about.
Keep your head down! We've got snipers everywhere!
One shot is all it takes.
Eat my dust!
Wow! Wonder if he saw that coming.
Down another one.
Out of energy!
will still function. Now that it's been disarmed, we can use it for transport.
It's working! Down we go!
Is that good or bad?
Bumblebee, we're locked inside an enemy prison, surrounded by countless Decepticons bent on our destruction.
So it is bad.
It's purely a matter of perspective.
Well, I'm loving this. Let's crack some heads.
Look at this. The prodigy returns.
Megatron.
I knew you couldn't resist rescuing Zeta Prime, which is why I orchestrated the entire thing. Zeta contacted you. Your capture, all of it, all to bring you before me. Welcome to your defeat.
Megatron's not messing around!
Yeah? Neither are we. Now you die! It's overheated. Pounded that guy like a nail, huh?
That's what this is about. Revenge for what happened so long ago.
Don't flatter yourself, Optimus. What I do for all of Cybertron. My orbital station's Energon bridge is back online, allowing me to create an infinite supply of dark Energon. I shall use that power to return our planet to its former glory.
At what cost, Megatron?
At any cost.
Save this planet! It's a Decepticon, soldier! You're mad, Megatron. Your war is destroying the very planet you want to save.
Our war, Optimus. A war that I am winning. I've tamed the great Omega Supreme. Zeta and the other primes have fallen, and yet you continue to resist the inevitable. You have the power to end this conflict right now with one simple choice. Take your Autobots and leave Cybertron forever, or stay and face complete annihilation.
This is our home, Megatron. We will stay. We will fight. And we will win.
Decepticon ground vehicle! That's him! I need to recharge!
You cannot defy destiny, Optimus! I will bring order to Cybertron!
Decepticon punk.
You're on mine! My weapons need to cool off! Weapons ready to fire!
Enough of this! You're about to join Air Raid and the thousands of other Autobot fools as our prisoners. Permanently.
What just happened?
That lousy bucket of bolts cheated, that's what!
Megatron teleported us directly into a prison cell.
The The Autobots are secured. Escape is impossible.
Enjoy your stay, Autobots! Rest in peace!
They took our guns. Again? Anybody got any ideas?
Autobots, I'm sensing fate energy emanations from that wall.
No offense, Optimus, but I don't see how that's going to help.
Well then, Sideswipe. Watch and learn.
Whoa!
Didn't know you could do that!
There is much you don't know about me, Sideswipe.
Look at all those prison cells.
Autobots! They've come to save us! Free us!
These cells are hardlocked. Optimus, can you chop through the wall again?
No, I'm afraid not. Doing that requires all of my reserve power.
It's the one called Optimus! And we'll spread the word. Good luck!
Take out those sentries!
Come on! Let's get that sentry!
Unauthorized access detected in self-lock 14. Reinforcements en route.
Reinforcements? I'm flattered.
Here they come!
That's it!
Go get him, Optimus! Scrap that guy!
This'll work.
Last one for me!
Brutes, flank them from behind.
Rerouting power equipment systems.
Pulling weapon.
There's a brute! Or as I like to call them, targets.
Weapons over here. That is second, punk. This one has a good way to
Need to recharge. Looks like we got them all. Of course, I got most of them.
My axe is fully recharged. This way, Autobots.
What is this?
That current looks strong. Don't let it pull you into those grinders.
Must be how they recycle their prisoners.
Right.
The Decepticons will pay dearly for this.
Look! There's air raid! In that cell up ahead!
I was wondering when you guys were gonna show up.
We took the extended tour. Saw the sights, blasted some bad guys, the usual.
Don't Don't get too cocky. I suspect we aren't alone.
Hey, what was that?
Retreat now! Air raid, where are the controls to your cell?
You'll have to nullify 2 containment protocols, each with its own switch. But be careful. There may be more of those cloakers in the tunnels.
Hold tight, Air raid. We'll get you out. Are up. Now, to deactivate that shield.
AUTOBOT in my sights! The Trypticon's closing fast!
You know, it was a lot quicker when I was rescuing you guys.
Cannon, Air Raid! We're working here!
This isn't personal.
Hey now! Be more careful! Ready, buddy! Roger that, Robro.
Robro? Are you serious?
Well, I can't just call you B all the time. That gets boring.
Hey, Sideswipe, let's talk and more shooting! Free at last!
Good work, Autobots.
Nice shot!
Finished until every Autobot here is free.
I spied the central control room on my way in. From there, we can override every hard lock in the prison.
Lead the way, Air Raid.
Going, Air Raid? Feel free to venture out on your own, Sideswipe. No one will miss you.
Just asking.
The control room is just up ahead. There. console controls every cell in the prison.
Even Zeta Primes?
Well, no. According to this, Zeta's locked down in a maximum security bunker on one of the lower levels.
Let's give the Decepticons something else to think about. It's time to free our Autobot brothers. Who wants to do the honors? There. Freedom restored. And diversion created.
Yeah, look at him go!
Unauthorized deactivation. Alert! Alert! All prison cells deactivated.
That should get their attention.
My recon showed a hangar.
Hail, Fry! Autobots, we must escort our brothers to safety.
We can funnel them to the side hangars.
Keep moving! We got us covered!
Provide cover fire for the escapees. Quickly, head for the hangar. Between the objects.
Look out! Seekers!
Make sure the prisoners get out safely. Then escort them back to Iacon. We'll meet you there.
What about you?
We're not leaving without Zeta Prime. Now go!
See you on the outside, Autobots!
Now, let's get who we came for.
We've got other crawlers chasing us! Blast them! Blast them!
Just watch me.
the speed, Autobots!
Decepticons, do not allow the Autobots to reach Zeta Prime! Destroy them, you fools!
Can't tell you how much I hate rockets! Watch out!
We'll make it! Keep driving!
Optimus, look! It's Zeta Prime!
Optimus, is that you?
What do they have him hooked up to?
Can't blast through that shield!
You cannot stop me, Autobots. Activate defense sentries.
I feel like I'm spinning in circles! Eject. Operation Annihilation.
Time to dance, Autobots!
Focus your fire on the little one.
Hey, who are you calling little?
And I thought I was small.
Use your audio receptor. Charge again. Autobots, now firing Soundwave.
Look! Soundwave has to lead the shield to help his runs!
Oh, he's like their daddy.
Defense sentries.
Systems scrambled.
Eject. Operation Disorientation.
Get ready to crumble before rumble!
These little guys are so annoying.
First we crack their shell, then we crack the nuts inside!
Now's our chance! Get him!
Return.
Then all you got?
Activate defense sentries. Eject. Operation Iacon.
He's off the platform. Now's our chance.
Damage substantial. Must energize with Zeta's light stream.
Soundwave.
He's gone!
Hold on, Zeta. We'll get you out of there.
A noble sentiment, Optimus. And I'm afraid I'm dead already.
Zeta, let's bring him home. High Council, I return with a fallen hero.
Till all are one.
Times have grown desperate. The Autobots crave your guidance.
The Council exists only to choose the Primes. It is the Primes' directive to lead and protect.
There are no Primes.
Even now, you still reject your calling? For too long have we watched the other Primes fall to their pride and greed. But you, Optimus, your courage and wisdom have transformed the lives around you. Megatron has infected the very core of our world. You must journey to the core and remove this blight. Failure would doom us all.
I will accept the burden with all that I am.
Rise, Optimus Prime, for you are the leader of the Autobots. You are the last Prime.
Having embraced his destiny as leader of the Autobots, Optimus Prime leads a small band of Autobots to save the core of Cybertron itself from the clutches of Megatron. But to do so, they must first rescue the mightiest Autobot Guardian ever created, Omega Supreme.
Keep up? Great! The Decepticons are locking down! I can bring this kid, Optimus.
You're about to find out.
Kablam!
Yeah! Now that's an entrance!
Dial it down a notch, kid.
I've only got one setting, old-timer! Kablam!
We're a team, Warpath. Let's focus on finding Omega Supreme. Omega Supreme, what have they done to you?
They're torturing the poor fella.
Ratchet, this is Optimus. We've located Omega Supreme. Can you access the terminal here remotely and find a way to free him?
Negative, Optimus. The system is too well protected to hack. But if you can find a way to weaken their power grid, I might be able to get in.
This will cause some trouble. There! Blast the power cells!
I get to shoot more stuff? Score!
That did it. I'm in. The whole facility's in lockdown mode. Guess they know you're there, huh?
Wonder how that happened.
I'll punch up a holomap. There. First thing you need to do is hack the main security console. That'll cancel the lockdown.
We've got company.
Warpath, watch how a pro heals with these creeps.
Sure thing, old-timer. Just tell me when the pro shows up.
I can sit it out. Look at mine falling down.
Keep dreaming, Grandpa. I'm 2 up on you. Like your enthusiasm. Double bam!
Try not to trip over your ego, Warpath. You're gonna regret that, I promise.
Sweet! Overshields!
Be careful, Warpath. It may be a trap. Be aware. We've got cloakers nearby. There. Unlock the security console just ahead.
Wow! Look at all the hardware in here. It takes all of this just to keep Omega locked up?
He's one of the toughest Autobots that ever lived, kid. You bet it takes all this.
One more to go.
Autobots, surrender immediately or be destroyed.
We've been overrun! Over!
Status liberated.
That did it. Let's get in there and help him out.
Yeah! Let's compare tires with Trypticon! Showing him! Autobots detected!
Systems powering up.
Autobots, defend Omega Supreme while he recovers.
Optimus Prime identified. Omega Supreme grateful.
We're glad you're free, Omega Supreme. But I need you to open the Omega Gate immediately.
Systems weak. Repairs required.
Ratchet, do you copy? I need you here. Double time.
I'm on my way, Optimus, but it'll take me a few cycles to reach you.
Alert. Inbound Decepticons. Defensive perimeter advisable.
Good. I'm itching to blast somebody.
Now you're speaking my language, Ironhide!
I'm thrilled.
You heard him, Autobots. Get these defenses online. Energon. We can restore ourselves here.
A roller? They said a roller? My weapons need to cool off. Pressing issue, don't you?
One shot is all.
I see you, Autobot scum!
I'm here, Optimus.
Keep those Decepticons off me while I patch him up, would you?
Omega Gate sequence initiating.
Off me!
Weapons up!
95% complete.
Is that it? We won?
They won't give up that easily. Reload and power up before they come back.
Omega Gate sequence, 50% complete.
Alright, I've repaired Omega's vitals, but he still needs more work before he can finish opening the Omega Gate.
Heads up, Autobots! Snipers! Right between me, Optimus.
Nice work!
One less Decepticon to worry about.
Keep those cons off me!
Autobots to destroy!
There's no other option here.
Hey, guys, I'm getting shot to pieces here!
Autobots, take cover. Heavy weapons squad approaching. One shot is all it takes. Nothing like blunt force trauma.
You're in for it! I'll show him
That's another wave down. But gear up again. There'll be more coming. This'll work. Ratchet, we can't keep this up forever. What's your status?
I've got Omega's primary capacitors restored, but I still need more time.
Keep working, Ratchet, but be aware. It looks as though the next wave is coming from the sky.
Just need a moment or two.
Keep those cons off me!
Right square in the crankcase! Watch out! We got a seeker! Over there!
Omega Gate
Hey,
sequence,
guys, I'm getting shot to pieces here!
75% complete.
Optimus! My systems are critical. I need assistance.
Omega Gate sequence complete. Core entrance available.
Autobots, Omega is nearly battle ready. Hold that destroyer off just a little longer.
You heard him. Dig in.
Almost there. Just need a little more time.
I just need a nap.
Omega free. Omega smash.
Optimus, I'll need to complete Omega's repairs at headquarters.
Thanks, Ratchet. We'll continue to the core without you. Keep your optics sharp, Autobots. The High Council told me about the corruptive properties of Dark Energon. The closer we get to the core, the more dangerous and unstable Cybertron may appear. The corruption is spreading more quickly than I had imagined.
Optimus, this growth is really unstable. Watch those spikes. They look like they'd hurt a lot. What are those things? What's the matter, kid? You never seen a space slug before?
They're a part of Cybertron's natural defenses. They'll eat away at the Dark Energon's corruption.
The corruption sealed us in! We're stuck!
Let me give it a try.
Something's not right.
What is it, Ironhide?
I don't know yet. But be ready. Something's coming.
For the glory of Megatron! Now we're stuck and stuck! That stuff is tough!
My axe can't cut through this much corruption. For now, we have other matters to deal with.
Weapons overheated! Whack 'em good! Autobot! You got some nerve there, Decepticon! Yagna Weep Ninny Bomb. What was that?
That's the universal greeting.
I don't think it worked.
We have nothing to fear, Autobots. The slugs will count us as friends.
It's a dead end!
You hear that sound? What is that?
Whoa! Those look like turrets on their backs!
I think they want us to ride them. They can sense we're here to help.
My sentiments exactly.
Plug it in.
This place is crawling with Decepticons!
It makes sense for Megatron to have the core so heavily protected. It's his most valuable asset.
How could I not see it? the bridge support. That'll show them.
Autobots, report your positions. Where are you?
I have no clue where I am.
I don't see either of you. Or the slug I was right.
We need to regroup. Move forward and stay in contact. We may need this. Ironhide, I can see you from my platform.
Optimus, there's a release gate blocking the way.
Hold on. I see a switch that might help.
Optimus, I got the drop on a squad of Decepticons. I'm gonna take him out!
Wait, no! Why does he always do that?
Ironhide, I've encountered another floodgate. Do you see a control panel nearby?
There you go.
Now, let's find Warpath.
Target the Decepticon, soldier.
Next time, wait for us.
We see you, Warpath, but we can't reach you. We'll try to find a way around. Warpath, we're on the shore of an Energon River, but have no way of crossing it.
Hang on! I think I'm at the control station for that area!
That did it. Keep them coming.
Yeah, and thanks for not shooting the control panels first.
Ironhide! I'm beginning to think you're jealous of my fine aim!
I can't be jealous of something you don't have.
Good work, Warpath. We're across now. It's leaving a trail of corruption wherever it goes.
Decepticons inbound! Like your enthusiasm! Just need a moment.
Decepticon heading our way! It'll take more than that, you walking scrap pile! Weapon moving complete! Decepticon!
Let's get the last of those floodgates open.
Hi guys! Welcome back!
Look, that's the outer shell of Cybertron's core.
Wow!
Doesn't look good, Optimus. The whole shell's been corrupted. right, Optimus?
These are sacred grounds, Ironhide. The core provides energon and life to all of Cybertron. It pains me to see it defiled this way.
This whole area is unstable. We need to move carefully, especially you, Warpath.
What? I can be careful? You be careful!
The entrance to the core lies just ahead. There's no telling what we'll find in there. Gear up for anything.
By the way, it's nice to see you step up and be the leader I always knew you could be. What took so long?
That is a story for another time.
I can feel the raw energy from here!
Ugh! Dark energon is everywhere!
Don't waste any more time. We need to destroy the corruption and...
Look out! It's that thing that's been following us!
It's feeding off the core's dark energon. Autobots, take it out!
Stay away from those spikes! Blast your way through!
My shots are just bouncing off it! How is that possible?
It didn't work! We need to find a weak point!
Its armor is too thick.
I don't think so, kid.
All these Decepticons, and you shoot me?
hurting it! Everything you've got! We did it. Nice job, Autobots.
Optimus Prime, you have delivered me from the foul influence of Dark Energon, but I am afraid my spark is corrupted.
You're too late.
I can survive if I shut down my systems completely, but the process will take millions of years, during which Cybertron will be left cold and barren.
We must leave our home if we are to survive.
The line of primes has failed, yet hope still remains. I offer a portion of my spark to take with you to the stars. For as long as it survives, so shall I. Will you accept this responsibility, Optimus Prime?
I will.
Behold, the Matrix of Leadership. Cybertron recognizes and welcomes Optimus Prime, Keeper of the Matrix, leader of the free Autobots.
The core is too damaged by Dark Energon to sustain life on Cybertron. In order to repair itself, the core must shut down for millions of years. Carrying the power of the Matrix of Leadership inside him, Optimus Prime must sadly order the evacuation of the entire planet if the race of Transformers is to survive.
To all Autobots within range of this signal, our planet is dying. We have no choice but to take to the stars. I am ordering the evacuation of all Autobot cities, effective immediately.
What was that?
I told you, to stay and defy me was to die, and no one defies Megatron.
He's insane.
Silverbolt, ready your soldiers. We need that gun offline now.
Silverbolt, we even have a plan? The Energon Bridge draws power directly from Cybertron to fuel the gun. We'll follow the beam up to the station and shut it off.
That'll give the transports enough time to escape.
Keep moving. Head through the beam conduit.
Get too close to that beam, and you're either fried by radiation or zapped by a plasma flare.
No kidding. I can already feel it searing my circuits.
Autobots. Wow. Is that the relay station?
Yes. It splits the beam to redistribute power. Never thought I'd have to see it again.
Kick in those afterburners, Autobots. Every second counts. Terrific. Here comes the welcoming committee.
Systems! Be careful of the automated defenses!
Watch out for those rockets!
Charge up, then blast it! It's charging again! Shoot it!
That's our ticket inside the station. Shoot your way in!
There! Disable the safety locks!
Destroy the control node! Step back!
Pretty choppy in those vents!
This must be the cooler crew.
The beam that powers the gun runs so hot, this entire area is dedicated to cooling it. We can disrupt the cooling process. The gun won't be able to fire.
How do we do that?
Well, I say we start blasting stuff.
Now you're talking, Silverbolt!
need to recharge. Feet on the ground. Ready to fly. Got their attention. Decepticons incoming! There! Activate that terminal! We need to pinpoint the location of the coolant pump so we can shut it down! Enemy ground vehicle approaching! Be advised, rocket inbound! Typical. Decepticons inbound! Rerouting power to weapon systems. Spectral missiles away! Blast that vent door open! Dead ahead!
Silverbolt. I gotta say, I wasn't thrilled when Optimus named you leader of the squad instead of me.
Really, Air Raid? You picked now to talk about this?
No, hear me out. What I mean to say is, you don't entirely suck at the job. You know, for a guy who's afraid of heights and all.
Very funny, Air Raid.
It's a compliment.
Cooling weapons! Here comes the Decepticon field! Be careful! Silver will pass your weapons hot! Now we're talking! Alright guys, the coolant pump is just ahead. Let's take it down! Let's get Trypticon to worry about! Training is paying off! Firing grenade!
Yellow alert. Coolant pump deactivated. Beam subject overheating.
Great job, guys!
Access hatch open.
The main controls are below the surface of the coolant. Quickly, get into the subcoolant pod. Coolant phase complete! My weapons need to cool off! In here we can find the main control room and flush the rest of the coolant out of the station. Okay, we still have to flush the tanks! Head to the coolant control room! Let's move, Autobots! moving!
What exactly are the odds of us making it out of this?
Focus, Air Raid. Optimus is counting on us. No matter what, we will see this through.
This is it! The coolant control room! You've got the controls straight ahead!
Ah, what the?
Jetfire, after all this time, you've come home.
Jetfire? How does he know you?
Long story. Megatron! Enough lives have been lost! You've got to stop this madness!
You should have joined my Decepticons when you had the chance, Jetfire.
I wear the Autobot insignia with pride, Megatron.
There is no pride to be had in humiliation and death. Decepticons, attack!
Trigger fingers, get itchy! Riddle with blood! Everyone be aware, rocket incoming! Recharge!
Your cause is lost, Autobots!
Never! We'll fight to our last spark!
I grow tired of this display. Finish them, then bring me their heads!
Finish a fight! Quickly! Drain the coolant!
Alert! Coolant levels lowering.
In your face, Megatron!
Jetfire! How long before it hits critical?
Every nanoclick counts. We can accelerate the process by overloading the pulse regulator from the station's nerve center. That would definitely finish it off.
Well then, lead the way!
Red alert! Structural integrity at 95%. Replace coolant immediately.
That's good, right? This is good. Jetfire, you were dead on. The station's coming apart at the seams.
Not fast enough, it isn't. When we get to the nerve center, we can really cause some damage.
Red alert! Structural integrity at 90%.
It's a dead end!
No such thing. Jump down through the coolant.
Alert! Energon beam integrity is compromised.
Incompetent fools! Find the Autobots immediately! The Autobots have overloaded the entire cooling system! Megatron will vaporize us if Trypticon goes offline! Move!
Yes, sir! We're almost there, guys. The nerve center is just up ahead. Intruders! Decepticons! Melt them down!
Burn through them, Autobots! Don't even slow down!
I never do.
Red alert. Structural integrity at 85%.
Center is just ahead.
Right, we're here. What now, Jetfire?
We need to overload the beam's pulse regulator. Hit those switches on the far panel.
Rising to critical level.
Now throw that second switch. Decepticon round. Gaining out. Out of energy. Plasma pulse regulator!
Watch out! Decepticons incoming!
Hold them off! We have to give the plasma time to overload! Yeah, I'm taking this with me!
Level at 90%. Now that's what I'm talking about!
Pull down, wait! Get out of there! Blast those Decepticon freaks! One Decepticon riddled into it! Come on, let's go! Ready, willing, and able! That's what I like to see! Not a single round there! Time for the big gun! Brilliant conservation of ammo! Rerouting power to...
Danger! Plasma level at 100%.
Come on! Overload already!
No need to rush on my account. I like blasting Decepticons.
Every nanoclick longer means more Autobot deaths. Hold your ground! Here comes another wave!
Plasma level at 110%.
110%? Goes that high? No, that's the point! It's about to blow! What just happened?
I must say, Autobots, your stupidity is staggering. Did you not account for backup systems at all? No. Decepticons, find the Autobot intruders and dispose of them immediately.
Well, great! What do we do now? We kill it at the source. Autobots, full thrusters. We need to find a way into that gun. We'll blow it up from the inside. Now you're talking, Silverbolt! Turrets! Autobots, find cover!
I'm ready. Let's do this! move.
Trypticon, the Autobots are keeping the rest of their transports grounded. Take aim at the planet's surface. Destroy Iacon City!
As you command, Lord Megatron, readjusting alignment in the shaded bombardment of Iacon.
Was that? Did that thing just talk? Yeah, it did. And it's about to fire on Iacon. Autobots! There, at the energy conduit. That's our point of entry. Go now! Move! We're inside the gun now, Optimus. We'll disable it ASAP.
And how exactly are we supposed to disable this thing?
There's got to be some kind of weak point. Just keep flying.
That sounded like laughter. Was that laughter?
Silverbolt, we're taking a pounding down here. Get that gun offline.
Come on, guys, hurry! Every time that gun fires, more Autobots die!
You cannot stop me, little Autobots. I am Trypticon. I am death.
Oh, great Primus! I think this gun is a Cybertronian!
I live to serve Megatron and to destroy Autobots.
Aim for the fuel cells on the back of the destroyer!
Over here.
Alright, wings are started. Just down another one!
Cooling weapons.
Who wants some of this? Burgers on! This looks like the Vapor Quantex chambers. Keep going!
Look out! Don't let those mashers catch you!
Trypticon, I have the coordinates for Optimus Prime's exact location. Target him now!
Megatron, zeroing in on coordinates now.
Did you hear that? One direct hit and Optimus is scrapped! Hurry!
Wait a second. Trypticon's a Cybertronian, right?
Yeah, so?
Then he must have a conversion cog. If we destroy it, he won't be able to stay online as a gun. He'll revert to his original form.
We don't even know what his original form is! Maybe not, but anything is better than this. Great idea, Air Raid.
Megatron, Optimus Prime's location is now target locked. Powering up for maximum impact.
They're gonna kill Prime! Move, move, move!
There! Blast it! Destroy the turrets! He's jetting straight for the planet! Aim at his jetpacks! We're not finished with him yet! Nice shot!
Feel the burn of my
offline, but has revealed its true form to be none other than a savage monster named Trypticon. It races to the planet's surface like a meteor, hungry to enact revenge on the Autobots.
Look! There it is!
Silverbolt, this is Optimus. We pinpointed the crash site and are moving in for a visual. I want you on standby in case there's any trouble.
Roger that, Optimus. We're jetting your way, but it'll take us some time to reach you.
You think that hunk of junk could survive a crash from orbit?
Trypticon is as tough as they come. If he is still alive, your weapons won't damage his armor. You'll have better luck targeting his weapon systems.
Thanks for the tip, Silverbolt. We'll be careful.
Must be the place.
Really? What was your first clue? The total devastation?
I don't see any signs of Trypticon. And at his size, he'd be hard to miss. Silverbolt, we've located Trypticon. Uploading coordinates now.
You thought you could destroy me? You thought you could destroy Trypticon? Pathetic.
He's just laughing at us!
Abandoned hope, vermin. Your death approaches.
You heard, Silverbolt. His armor's too tough.
He can't be invincible. We're overlooking something.
Look! I think his shoulder cannons are overheating. If we can cause them to overload, it might destroy him.
Ironhide's right. We've got to figure out how to overload those cannons.
I'll grind you all to dust!
Jetfire and I will cover you!
Deploying healing charges! Just be near it when they detonate!
Silverbolt! Jetfire! Autobots! Trypticon is about to attack. Be ready for anything.
You cannot escape from me. Now, die!
problem. Too much heat buildup. Aim for those dissipation coils on his ribs.
We're following Ironhide's lead on this. Target those coils.
That looked really painful!
I'll crush you. I'll crush you all.
Keep it up, Autobots! We're hurting him!
Slowed him down!
Watch out for that tail!
Aren't hurting him at all!
Keep your optics open! He has to have some kind of weakness.
Those power cores on his back look vulnerable!
Yes! Something to shoot!
Autobots, focus all fire on Trypticon's dorsal power cores.
Give me a second!
It's working! Hard on!
Nothing can stop me. Nothing! Wasting my time. Lie down and die. For this, Autobots!
Thank Primus. It worked.
You haven't defeated me, Autobots.
You've lost, Trypticon. Autobots, roll out!
Trypticon is defeated, but the victory is bittersweet. Optimus and the others watch as their brothers evacuate the planet in the galactic transports.
You did it, Prime. We did it, Ratchet. All of us. Many brothers were lost today, but thanks to our combined efforts, many more will live to find a home elsewhere.
Optimus, Megatron is still out there.
And as long as we remain here, we shall resist him. But in time, our turn will come to leave Cybertron as well. I have commissioned a new galactic transport for us, an Ark, in which we shall make our journey through the stars. No matter where we go, Cybertron will be with us.